Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Hearts 4 as we are playing as the French Commune. So in today's episode we'll be declaring war on the United States of America. In regards to the changes over here that I mentioned last episode, based on your comments, there was a few people who would prefer that I didn't do anything else over here. There's others who were fine with me doing everything I had suggested, you know, annexing this into Communist China and annexing all of Thailand, or Thai People's Republic, into our own territory. So a few people supported that, but the majority of the comments seemed to want me to do something different. So for instance, somebody suggests that we give up Communist China as a puppet and then annex this. So we're giving something back to the Soviets. Another comment suggested we do something like that with Korea, give that up to the Soviets, or Manchukuo, though that's actually already under the Soviets, a puppet under them. So a lot of different suggestions on things we could do to try and make it more fair. So what we're going to do is nothing, essentially, since there wasn't really any agreement in the comments about what to do here. So we'll just leave it as is, as we have it now. Because I did feel like with that one China, I mean, you had to kind of merge those two just because of how horrible the map looked, with our territory kind of wrapping around the Soviet territory. Just kind of very strange looking, so I felt like we had to do something with that. But other than that, we're not going to do anything else. We're just going to leave the rest of it as is, since we didn't really have any agreement in the comments. So yeah, let's go and let it play. I've already got the planes moving around where they could. Again, airbase space is limited, quite limited. Remember, in August is when we'll get the war goal. We'll also get the supply hubs built. There's 3 of them constructing over there in Canada right now. Or maybe just 2. I want to say it was 3 because I think we had one over there in the west. We got the resource gain efficiency, not that we really needed that. We'll take it. And I suppose we'll go after more factories. There's one here, it's this one. This one gives 4 military factories, 4 civilian factories. So it'll be useful. We'll go for that next. We can always use more civilian factories. We're really needing them now. We've got so much to build here before the war. We got the advanced medium battery, so we'll add that onto our guns. What do we want to get next? I don't think we'll wait for any more tech, so probably just passive bonuses. Or if we wanted to get the 1944 submarines, since you don't really have to get much for them. I mean, you can get the snorkels or whatever, but yeah, we could get that. I think it's a little bit too early for that. So we'll wait. So basically just passive bonuses is the only thing we really want to get here. Yeah, I don't think we'll get anything else, because I don't want to wait for them. Maybe we'll get them a bit later. But for now, just get these passive bonuses. So could get this for our battleships and battle cruisers. Don't really have a lot of those. That's the same thing here. Yeah, I can't get this yet. That's a little bit ahead of time. Don't really need any of these here. So I suppose there's not really much choices. It's just these ones, essentially, unless you want to get stuff for the battleships and battle cruisers, which I think would be more useful to get these boosts here. So let's go and do that. And we do not want to spend the experience for it, because we want to continue getting those doctrines. We've been kind of slow with the naval doctrines. I'd like to get one more before the war starts with America if we can. So yeah, we'll try and get it up to, we should get up to 100, I think. Got all these ships currently training here. We'll probably want to stop them soon, if not now. What we can do is stop the better ones. Get them coming back. Same thing with these guys here. And this one can just join this one here. Kind of merging them a little bit. So we'll have places for the new submarines as they get constructed. Though we might need to just replace losses. We'll see how much we end up losing. It's hard to say what will happen there. Again, I think we'll probably dominate the seas. We have a much larger fleet overall when you count our entire navy of our faction. And then also, you know, we'll have control the skies, hopefully, over many of these areas. So those guys are training there. Just looking for where we can put. I think I put somebody there. I might be wrong, though. These guys can come probably over here. There's one of these that doesn't have. Is this one. Okay, so that's where we'll put them in. Just trying to get all these naval bombers out there, so when we start the war, they'll already be in place. And as we build up these air bases here, we'll also send planes here. Though I think we're probably just now starting to work on those. Yeah, just now, because we finished up the supply hubs, which is excellent. So hopefully that'll fix at least some of the supply problems. Yeah, looks like it's pretty much good here now that we have the new supply hub here, which of course is right there. I think that's the one we just built. So that'll help us. And looks like we're oversupplied here. Not oversupplied, but undersupplied, excuse me. We're over the cap. So we would need to build up the... Yeah, let me see if we can do, if that's even a possibility, getting this built up anyway, because we're already on level 3 here. There's really not much we can do besides leveling up the entire thing up to level 4 here. And we just can't do that right now. So it's going to be over the cap right there. That's fine. But over here, we should be much better on supply as well. Yeah, we're not really having any supply issues here. I don't think all the units have gotten here yet. Well, actually, maybe not. I think they all have arrived. Now we got the infantry anti-tank. Excellent. Let's go for the defense and breakthrough bonuses next. Also, we can get an air doctrine. Making good progress down here. Let's go after the naval mission efficiency. That'll be super helpful at the beginning of this war here. Which we get this in 23rd of August. So about 5 more days, guys. And then we'll declare war. I don't know that we'll wait for anything. I mean, we have air bases that have already gotten constructed, so we'll want to go ahead and start using those. So we're going to start moving planes over here. Which again, we have a whole bunch of them sitting over here in France. So we need to get one close air support moving over here, a fighter over there, fighter right here, and let me just take a look, see what we got in here. We should probably put a close air support right there then. Try and make them about equal or so. Maybe a bit more fighters. Alright, so that looks pretty solid. Any other open areas that we might want to move some planes to? There's a little bit of room here. In fact, we only have 800 planes here. So we could actually put 2 more air wings over there, so that's what we'll do. Put a fighter one and a close air support. Alright, excellent. So those will go over that way. And I don't think we're building up over here at all. Any further? Yeah, I don't think we're working on that. I think it's just here in Canada that we're currently working on the air bases. I did also build an air base here. That's kind of much further down though. Alright, so we got the war goal. I don't see anything to wait for. I think we'll just declare war immediately. We have the supply hubs. Yeah, there's really not much else that we have to have. We can always, get the planes moving over here a bit later. Maybe we want to make sure all those planes arrive though. The ones we just sent. Yeah, I imagine that's going to take them some time to get over here. Let's just take a look, see how long it's going to take them to get where they need to be at. So we're looking at the 26th of August at the latest so far. Here's the 30th of August. So we could wait till September. Declare war in September. That'd probably be good, I think. Yeah, we'll do that. So we'll give it like another week or so. And then we'll declare war on the Americans. And hopefully should be, a relatively easy conflict. You see the Americans are lacking supply. At least over here and right here. And we did get that Naval Doctrine. Remember, I wanted to get that before the war started. It looks like we got it just in time. I don't know that it's worth getting anything for carriers. We only have 1 carrier. It's probably not all that helpful. These are only for destroyers rather than for light cruisers. You don't get something for light cruisers until you get down to there. Could just continue to bump up the submarines, I suppose. How many submarines do the Americans have? That's how we'll kind of determine what we do here. Only 6. So let's just get our own submarine bonuses then, rather than getting some for the destroyers or the carriers, which just won't be as useful. So we got the Naval Doctrine, so that was helpful, and we finished up that 1 cruiser. So that means we need to go ahead and get these other cruisers designed here. Which the next one we need is actually we need 1 for each of these. So let's go ahead and just design these now, both of them, and mark them as C here. And I want to say we could wait for the anti-air. Let me just take a look here real quick. How long until we get that? 17 days. Might as well just wait. So for now, we'll just put this into, we won't put it into anything. Yeah, we'll just leave it as is. It won't be long. It's just a couple weeks. All right, so remember, we're just getting to the 30th here. Maybe the 1st. Yeah, we'll get to the 1st of September. and then we'll declare war. Oh, one more day here. And maybe give it in the morning there. Alright, so now we're going to declare war on them. So let's go ahead and get this started. We're going to call in all of our allies, of course. And they'll probably call in Mexico right away. Or maybe not. Looks like they'll have to wait to pull them in. As of right now, no intention to invade Mexico. We do have some territory down here, our faction, so they can invade up from there. Or probably just lose that territory, honestly. Yeah, let's go and turn down the speed and get the planes moving and the ships out there, everything we need to do to get this started. So we'll put all these guys over here. I'm tempted to leave one here. Yeah, let's leave one here. Alright, and then let's go ahead and move all these planes over to here as well. So we're at 800 and 600. See how well that works out. These fighters here, probably just put them right here for now. Let's get the naval bombers bombing over here. They're not going to get a ton of coverage there, but it'll still help. These guys are going to be bombing here with the strategic bombing. That's going to get all the planes along these borders here assigned as well. Yeah, they're not going to cover it well. We get it as best as we can. And we might have put too many here. No. It looks like it's ally planes that are causing the issues. Alright, we don't care enough to move anything. And I thought that would be a problem anyways. So we're at 600 and 600 here. We can also move a close air support right there. So let's go ahead and do that. Get him coming over here to assist. Alright, so that looks good. We're looking for other air bases. We either have planes or need planes assigned. We'll go and stop these guys from training. Let them start on the naval strikes. We also have that open up. I don't think we actually have any naval bombers to send there just yet, unless we want to take these guys who are still training, which we could. There's really no reason you couldn't take those. But you know what? I think we're just going to use close air support for that, because we have plenty of close air support. Although a lot of them are training up. Again, you don't have to wait for them. It's not really necessary, I suppose. And I want to say we did not bring planes down here. Okay, so let's take one of these that is training up and get him moving over here. I really don't know where the American fleet will be. I couldn't tell you. We'll just have to wait and see. And these guys cannot go here. Okay, I'm a little surprised with that. I thought they would be able to. Alright, so we got 600 planes total over here in this one zone, which is where I expect to be engaging them. And I don't think I put any planes over here, so we won't get any support in this area. So hopefully they're not there, because yeah, that would cause us some problems. And I think that's it for planes. So let's go and get the ships moving around now, or get them assigned and out there doing their job. Because I think these guys already have their locations chosen. Yeah, we got them going all through these areas here. And you can see we do not have control over the majority of them. With these guys here, I only have them in areas where we're going to get at least some air support, or over here on the coast. Yeah, we do have them going in both of these regions here, where we'll have some air support. And they're just going to be doing that strike force. And of course, we also have them with the naval invasion support. And I suppose we'd want to go ahead and send all of these whenever they're ready, as soon as they're able to. Then we'll want them to go ahead and go. And I think that's this army, right?
Attention.
Yeah, it's this army. Alright, so let's go ahead and send them. And whenever we get control of those zones, they'll launch their invasions. Alright, so I think that's it. Nope, we still have the fleet over here. So these guys need to be taken off of the naval exercise. And then put on their objectives. Should be convoy raiding, and I don't think I've assigned them to any regions yet, so let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to want them to raid all across here, but not along their coastline. I think that's probably good. Yeah, that looks pretty solid here, guys. And then what we'll want to do with these dudes is go ahead and have them on the strike force, and then them on the patrol, and then actually assign them to regions. I don't think we've given them any assignments. And we'll probably go all the way up to here. Yeah, pretty much anywhere that the submarines are at, we should also have assistance from naval bombers. And is that just one too many regions? I don't think they'll be here, honestly. Alright, so we'll see what happens there, guys. Remember, they do, you know, obviously outnumber our fleet considerably. I think this gets us up to the 21 we needed to be at here for screens. Yeah, we'll have exactly 21 there. But yeah, our fleet is vastly outnumbered, but we have all of our allies, and altogether, I think we should outnumber the enemy. So supply actually is an issue here because we built up that supply hub, and then our allies just brought more troops over here. We're going to go ahead and attack all into just one province, I think. And then we're going to try and get across these areas if we can. I mean, let's see how this is going here. Alright, so a lot of this is requiring defense. So let's go ahead and attack over this way. Try and get some assistance here, so we can actually break through there. We're attacking there successfully, and can they just go straight to Detroit? They cannot. Alright, so we have to send everybody here. And those are across the river attacks. Here you can see we are having to defend in certain areas. So what we should probably do is bring these guys back over to here then, since they are not going to be doing any attacks, not just yet. Except for over here. They're not doing any attacks along here, perhaps just because it's in the mountains. I don't know. We might not be able to do our own attacks here, though, because we're just too outnumbered. I mean, I can try. It'd have to be in an area where we can attack with multiple units. So, like, maybe like here, you know, we'll just send everybody in this and see if this will work. That might work. Let's push forward into the mountains there. We do have decisions available, war propaganda. And our war support could be higher, but I'm not too worried about that. I'd like to do war bonds. Doesn't look like we can actually do that right now, but we'll check it, so we'll get notified of it if it becomes available. So I think that's everything we'd want to do here. Any further notifications we need to be aware of? So where are these units? Are these units all back in France? Yeah, I think they're all back in France. Okay, so that's fine. We don't have any open space for them yet. Though we have built up this airbase and this one, so we actually do have more open space. So let's go ahead and take advantage of that. Also, let's build this airbase up, because clearly we need it. And we'll throw that up to the top as well. Yeah, let's go ahead and put some more planes over here. We can get another 600 here, and another 200 right there. As far as what we want to put in these regions. As far as control of the skies, it looks like we do have control. So probably a close air support here, and then one of each right there. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Alright, so let's get these planes moving over there. One guy's already moving. Not entirely sure where he's going, though. Let's move him here. Doing some air superiority. We need an air base over that way. I don't think he can... I could take a look and see if he can reach there. He actually can reach over there. Just barely, but yeah, that's what we'll have him do instead once he gets here. And then we need close air support as well. So let's go and start moving these over here. And we'll have these guys stay here for now. And then I want to say we're going to put more fighters over here. Yeah, more fighters. I'm going to bring one more fighter wing over here. Alright, excellent. Just make sure we control the skies. Over here, I don't think... well, they have started launching these invasions. I was going to say I don't think we have control of the seas just yet, but yeah, we actually do have control. Alright, so we'll just have to see what happens in the seas. Again, I'm kind of relying on my allies here quite a bit to get things done. Mexico has been called into the conflict. Here we're actually losing So let's just stop and focus on defense for now. We got the construction 5. That'll be super helpful with all the stuff we're currently building. Though I think we have made a dent in it quite a bit. Yeah, we're about to start working on the radar now. Getting that leveled up. Alright, so we are losing in certain areas, surprisingly, because they have so many divisions. And it's like a stupid number of divisions along their front. We knew they had a lot of divisions, so not surprising. We got a lot of divisions on the front line, too, from our allies. Of course, we're probably going to do the majority of the work here. Now, I did forget one province right here, but it looks like our allies might have it covered. What we might want to do is bring one unit over there. I don't think we have anything to bring over there, though. No. We do have a light tank over here, so let's go ahead and deploy these units here. I'll see if I can get any more. Just going to deploy those, and we'll see how many we can get here. We don't want any shortages. We'll just build 2 more of those tanks. And then get another infantry unit going over here. Maybe just the 1. And then deploy that guy as well. So with this all filled up, we can now move the tank over here. And I suppose we'll move him right here. Alright, excellent. So looking good. We have started on the naval battles. Bombing some convoys there. As we attempt to do this invasion, it does look like we are going to fail that. Alright, so first invasion is likely a failure. That's the invasion of Guam. So they actually are defending their territory. Not surprising, I suppose. So let's go ahead and... I was going to say stop this, but yeah, we're still winning it, so I guess we'll keep it going. But yeah, having to focus on defense quite a bit here. I'm going to do an attack here to just try and help out, because again, those tanks are getting hit kind of heavy there. They shouldn't be able to push forward here at all, I don't think. And again, with this one here, it was just about really helping out with that. We have already moved across here. Excellent. Let's go ahead and start taking territory now. We're going to go ahead and push forward here. Let's go and attack with 1 unit just to get them locked down. Suppose we'll send 1 more this way. And then over here, send those guys this way. Alright, so we're having some success here. We will not take Lend-Lease from any of those subjects that we're currently having issues with, where their autonomy is getting too high. But everybody else who wants to give us stuff will accept it. I don't know where the Italians are on autonomy. Probably should check that. Another convoy sunk right there. There's one as well. And these are freight convoys, it looks like. Not troop convoys. So bring in supplies or resources or whatever. Over here, we sunk 8 American convoys. And those are actually troop convoys. Okay. And what happened to our dudes here that failed? They didn't die, did they? No, they didn't die. Looks like they're going back. Okay, I see. They just failed the invasion, which we already knew they were going to. Sunk a convoy there. Remember, we don't have any ships in this area here, in that zone, just the planes. So we were able to successfully take that one province there. Though I'm not entirely sure why it looks like the British got this. Yeah, I'm not sure why they got control of it. Maybe because we attacked from their subjects' territory. That's definitely a potential possibility there. So we'll see if these islands here are protected. With how well protected Guam was, I'm going to assume that they will be defended. Alright, so nothing else happening over there just yet. It's going to be slow going here, though, at the start of the conflict, since we're controlling so many different areas. We were able to win here, though it looks like we might end up losing it. We'll have to see. Okay, so we can now start pushing forward. So let's go ahead and do that. Move these planes over here. And then go ahead and push forward with the green tank units here. And then we'll assist with the infantry. And hopefully that'll be a victory. I'm going to push forward a little bit. Over here we're in place to go ahead and take Detroit. Let's go ahead and take out few of these units here. Have the rest go to Detroit. Here we'll take out 2 and have them go that way, and then we'll attack right here. All right, beautiful. So let's just go ahead and keep on advancing over here. And Soviets want to send us some of that support equipment we need, so we'll take that. We're again losing right there. It looks like they actually pushed this back here. Very surprising. I think it was just about reinforcement that we just couldn't reinforce fast enough, because I don't think they defeated all those troops there. So yeah, just freight convoy's been engaged over there. Let's just push forward as fast as we can here with these tanks. Of course, you don't want to get cut off either. So that's something to keep in mind. But yeah, there's so many fronts that we got to be able to advance on some of them. There's just no chance that the Americans are going to stop us on all of them. Here, we're going to do more ground crews. Clearly, that's the place they want to fight over the most. Here, we'll leave it as is. But you see, we are having some difficulty in this area. Looking for other areas where we can push forward, and our tanks did have success here. Excellent. So let's go ahead and continue pushing forward now. We do not need to defend this one with the tanks. And let's just try and get across this river if we can. And then let's go and attack over here. And we will support that attack. A lot of troops over here, probably not going to make any movement there. Yeah, there's just far too many troops over there. These guys need to move forward. We'll just have them go here for now. And let's see if we can't cut across here. Hopefully, don't have any issues with that. So the tanks here. Let's go this way, get across the river. Come over here next. And make sure all these troops here push them forward. They are. So having some success in some areas. So what we need to do now is go ahead and try and take this here. I don't know if we can lock those guys down long enough just for this unit to take that province there, and then these units will be cut off. Wasn't initially the plan. I was going to cut across this way, but it doesn't really matter. It's just the tanks here did not get to really attack forward. But supply is a major issue here, despite the supply hubs that we built. It just was not enough, apparently. Suppose that's not really surprising. Alright, so we're just attacking that way just to lock those units down temporarily. Let's see what we sunk over here. 6 of those freight convoys. We lost 2 of our submarines, so we are starting to take some submarine losses. Hopefully our allies are in the area helping. Looks like none of these guys have arrived just yet, so we don't know what the defense is going to look like. And these guys are almost there as well. Okay, so they're close. All the invasions are pretty close, but just not there yet. Alright, so it looks like we're going to have to attack with this guy to keep them locked down. I don't know if this guy will be able to get over there in time. It's 1 day and 4 hours. Also, it seems that we have lost this here. So yeah, having some difficulty up along this front here. Probably due to the supply issues. I'm sure that's having its effect. Alright, so we're pushing towards Pittsburgh and eventually Cleveland over here. This guy will come over here next. He will go here. And this one will go over here. Alright, so taking all this. And yeah, having some success here, guys. The tanks here are also having success. Thought that would be the case, given the terrain fits very well for us here. Got to bring more units to help cover this. Also, it looks like we are winning here, so this attack shouldn't be a problem here. We should be able to finish up that defense. Over here, all these units are seeking to leave. Let's not do that. Let's just push forward here then. We're going to support there and then support here. That's a maybe. I don't know. That could be a loss. We'll try it out, see if we can't make it happen there. And then yeah, just need to keep on pushing forward here, guys. So this tank unit, once he gets here, will try and ramp up around this way. With an attempt to cut off these troops here. It'll be a difficult maneuver, probably won't work. Alright, so now we're just rotating the attacks just so this guy can get over there. I don't know if it's going to be enough here.
Attention.
I don't think so, guys. Well, when does he get over there? We did attack for a while. Actually, yeah, we can get over there. Alright, so these units are now cut off from supply. Alright, so that worked out quite well for us. So what we're going to do... Let's take the tanks and have them work on defeating these units then. Instead of what they were doing. And then probably don't want all these units to go that way. I don't think that'll work out well. Let's instead have them go over here. And then just take a few units and have them come or stay over here. Whatever wording you want to use. And then maybe send... Yeah, we'll just stop this attack here. Clearly that's not going to work. Send them one more unit over here. Alright, so we'll see how well that goes down. Can't go ahead and seize Chicago, so let's do that. And this guy, as soon as he's done, we'll have him go across the river, start moving towards Cleveland with an effort to try and connect here with this other front. They'll go towards Pittsburgh, while they go towards Cleveland. So yeah, this front here is working out very well for us. And we actually won there. Didn't expect to win there. I was just trying to keep them locked down, but we got a victory, so we'll take it. Let's go ahead and go here next. I think we already won right there, so you know what, actually let's go here then. We'll take this victory point in Bismarck. And can we get across here before they do? I think that's the question. 15 hours? Yeah, probably. Alright, so we'll do that. So we're having some success on some fronts. Here we clearly had an issue due to the tank, medium tank here. We're going to attack there. It's a good thing we got that increased our heart attack. This is clearly not going to work. So go ahead and stop that attack. And I want to keep the mountain troop here, so they're going to try and pull these back. So let's do it this way, so that we make sure the mountain division stays there. Over here we sunk 4 convoys. Those are, again, our freight convoys. These are all the ones going through the Caribbean are freight convoys. There's 3 more sunk. And they could technically attack right here. I'm not entirely sure where they came from here. Well, let's go and attack those guys and start pushing them back. See if we can't get them wiped out. I did not take a look at we had any naval invasions happening. Doesn't look like it. Seems like we're good to go. These guys are not really providing a lot of support here, which is the reason why I put close air support there instead of the naval bombers. I didn't think they'd be as useful there. More convoys sunk throughout this area here. Those were troop convoys, by the way. We're still sinking troop convoys there. So not going to win there. That one hasn't taken place, and this one also is not there yet. So far, the naval invasions are not going well in the Pacific. I didn't know how well defended they would be, but clearly they're more defended than we can handle. It looks like we might lose this here. We need to get these tanks over there stat. I wonder if we can win here if we send these troops. I don't know. We'll try it out, see if we can't make it happen. And yeah, I just need to bring more troops over here because yeah, we're very much going to lose this. I don't think we'll be able to get over there in time. It's kind of a shame. I thought we had all these units cut off and ready to be destroyed. Another convoy sunk right there. Also, decisions available. War propaganda. Yeah, we don't need to do that one. We do need stability, but war support's not really in a bad place. They finally brought some troops over here to try and stop our advance. We'll see how that ends up going down for them. We're also winning here. We won right here, so we should be able to cut off these guys here. See how well that works out. 2 more convoys sunk right there. Yeah, it's a bummer we lost this. I hope we can get over there in time, but 18 hours probably isn't going to be quick enough. Maybe. Yeah, that might actually be quick enough, but we'll probably lose it again right away.
Arrête.
Let's have this guy stay here. But yeah, we just don't have the unit numbers here to get this done yet. I could try attacking here,
Écoutez.
just to lock those units down for a little while. Probably not going to win there. That's okay. Okay, we've already won here. Excellent. That works out nicely for us. And moving towards Cleveland.
Gardez vos rangs.
We'll go ahead and connect the fronts here. This guy can push forward right there. Going towards Chicago as well, but definitely open to being cut off here. It's a possibility.
Allez, allez.
Let's go and attack here. Going to take that. And I don't think we'll really advance any further from Pittsburgh right now. Going to have to defend the territory we currently have. We did finally win here. It took a really long time, but we got it done. So let's go and take this province next. And we'll support with this unit here.
Écoutez.
So this tank, when he takes these provinces, we'll have those 2 units cut off. Would have been nice to cut off a bit more, but, you know, anything helps. Well, when you're facing these extreme numbers of divisions here, yeah, such a little victory is probably not that helpful. Over here, we're now in a position, yeah, we can't really do much. Frankly, we needed 2 armies for this. Yeah, to cover this whole front here properly. I was worried about supply, though, which we saw there was some supply issues, so.
Bougez-vous.
I guess we'll go here next,
Écoutez.
and then we'll take this one here. We'll see if we get there before that one unit. But yeah, just not enough divisions along the front. With the exception of the fact that the Allied divisions do mean that there's enough divisions, but they're not doing anything. I suppose they're helping to defend. That's about it. We could go after Milwaukee, but this division is very close to being cut off, or easily cut off. He's exposed. Let's see how we're doing in the skies. I said we don't control this region, not surprising. We could go ahead and probably move. Yeah, I don't know if they would reach there. They could. Yeah, we could move some of these over there, I think. So we'll go ahead and do that. We also have this airbase here. So this is what we're going to do. We'll take him and have him move closer. And then the planes that are over here, let's move them all over to this region. And then take a few of these here and get them coming over this way. See if we can't get control of that region, or at least contend for it. It would help us out quite a bit. This airbase is built up too high, or excuse me, is not built up high enough. We're working on that now, though. Yeah, it's too overpacked. Well, let's go and see if there's anywhere else we can move planes besides here. We actually do have room there, so I'll move some there. Also, we could just take one of the ones that is currently here, and so we're not getting a penalty or whatever. Move them over there for now. And so that leaves the room there, the 600 planes that we can move over there. Which we have a close air support here, just standing by. Just going to move them. Yeah, lots of planes needed. You can see our fuel reserves are not going to last with as much as we're currently using them. So that's going to be a problem. Need to take a look at it, see if we can't fix it. And let's go move these fighters over here. Alright, excellent. Might want to further build up these air bases here. We can also build an air base there, though I don't know where it's going to be at, but let's try it out. So we'll build an air base there, and then we'll also build this one up a little bit more too. And we're going to tick those up to the top as well. Try and get them done. Because again, we just find ourselves always needing more air bases here. Go ahead and build this one up a bit more too. Alright, so it looks pretty solid. So yeah, we are controlling much of the skies that we're attempting to. Even over here, we don't have fighters. We're doing pretty good. But yeah, the naval invasions are just complete failures. I mean, this one hasn't arrived yet. We already know that one failed. We know this one failed as well. This one might actually be successful on a 2 island. Maybe I spoke too soon, because now it's back in the red. So naval invasion is not going well, unfortunately.
Gardez vos distances.
This attack here also might fail. Yeah, it looks like it's going to fail. Alright, so we'll just go and pull it back. And I suppose what we might want to do here and that did not work, is create a front so we can do an offensive line here. And then we can get a planning bonus, and that'd be helpful. Over here, sunk 3 American convoys. Here, we actually engaged their surface fleet, sunk an American convoy, didn't lose any of our own ships. So that's good. Convoys being sunk all throughout this region here. So submarines are doing great so far. We've only lost 2 of them. It's not too bad. Now, unfortunately, we did get this reconnected. That's a real shame, but it looks like we just got it back under control, so that's good. So bring that guy over here, have him attack, and then we'll just take one of these tanks, bring him over this way. I suppose if you don't want them to continue to bring units over here, you're going to have to attack right there. Let's go and send these guys over this way as well. Yeah, having some difficulty here. They keep on defeating us. Looks like we have taken that, or our allies have taken that. We will not accept their offer of equipment support. We do not have planning bonuses here, apparently. So let's go ahead and fix that. We did get the anti-air, which means we can go and finish designing those ships now. Also need to update this anti-air here. But yeah, let's go and get the ships finished up. So we wanted to do both of these designs and just get anti-air upgraded and radar upgraded. Though it looks like we don't have the 6 experience. Alright, so we're gonna have to wait. We're just short. We only have the 5 naval experience, which means we can only do 1 design at a time. So we failed here. Alright, so this attempt to get these guys cut off looks like it's not going to work out. We'll keep it going, try and get it done. This guy can go and take this province. Pittsburgh is wide open, so that's not good. And let's go and have this guy go here. Yeah, just really start pushing forward across this front. We need to get this here finished up. Who's going to get there first? Let me just see here. So 2 days and 9 hours. Well, this guy gets there in 2 days and 2 hours, so we'll have him go to this one. Then we'll attack those 2 units and get them wiped out. Excited to see how we've done in casualties in today's episode. I expect casualties will be significant. Not as high as in past conflicts, simply because it looks like we lost here. Yeah, simply because of the fact that most of those convoys we were sinking were not troop convoys. So they cannot attack here and win, so let's just go and stop that. So yeah, having some difficulty in many of the fronts. It's not going to be an easy war. They're making that very clear, that we're going to have to fight to win this one. Alright, so we once again have them cut off. We'll see if this ends up being successful here. Let's have these guys stay here now. Anybody else who needs to be brought back over here. So there's 6 divisions here, that's fine. Then we'll pull these guys off of this one and put them onto this one here. Let's make sure they also have a planning bonus. And just need to be able to keep this. We just keep on losing here and cannot hold it. And they reinforce too slowly. That's what the problem is. But we did just win there, so them taking that back is going to be irrelevant. Yeah, it looks like that'll be won't be an issue or anything. They are attacking here again, so let's send some of these guys here and these guys over here. That might actually be a victory. We're also going to push forward here and over here. Yeah, it's looking not too shabby, guys. Especially when you compare with the last campaign, the British campaign. Overall, this does feel like it's going better than that one did. In the war in America, I mean. Eventually, we'll connect these two, but let's finish this up here, guys. Get this done first. Yeah, it looks like, yeah, this guy will still be the first one around there since the other one's engaged. Over here, our side lost 6 destroyers, only sinking 1 American destroyer and 6 convoys. But none of those ships were ours. 2 more convoys sunk over there. And 2 more sunk over here. Over here we got 1 sunk there. This has turned green again, so maybe that'll be a victory. Looks like there's nobody here to stop us from taking Midway. So Midway will be ours. Also, Wake Island has already been seized as well. Alright, so some of these worked out well for us. And these are these failed invasions. We'll get them all set up again here in a little bit. Let's let the other invasions finish up before we do. And we got some war support there. Excellent. Yeah, it's going pretty well. I wasn't sure how well it would go considering the sheer number of divisions that we were facing. The Americans have a lot, which is why we need to get some of these guys, you know, finished up, destroyed. I'll have this guy go over here. And was he already assigned? Yeah, he must have already been assigned there. There we go. We'll just have 4 over here to make sure that we keep control of this. In fact, let's go and take a couple units and have them push forward here if they can. Doesn't look like that's going to work. Yeah, it does look like this will be a failure. Yeah, that's not going to work. Okay. We tried. It didn't work. We did win here. We still are holding out there, just barely. Lots of units here. There's a ton of units here. We just got to get them wiped out, which is, of course, easier said than done. Also, this here did not go the way we wanted it to either. Unfortunately. Yeah, lots of problems on this front. And yeah, still got to get that finished up as well. Up along here, let's see what we can do. Guess we'll attack that guy there. Get across the river here. We'll have this guy go over that way. Kind of stalled out up along this front just due to not having enough troops, I think. That's okay. We got more troops building that we can send to America once they're finished up training, I mean. We have more convoys sunk throughout here. I'm not entirely sure if these ones going through here are troop or freight convoys. We've yet to actually see one of those battles. Did we win here? Looks like we did. Alright, excellent. So we're going to take both of those provinces there, thicken this up, make it so that hopefully they can't break out. Because yeah, that would be a disaster. There's a ton of units cut off and I really want to get them destroyed. So let's see if we can't make that happen. Gonna have to start winning some battles here though. We'll attack this way where we can have these guys all gang up together. Let's see how well that goes. So over here, let's attack right there. Still not able to really do anything here. I think what we're going to have to do is defeat this unit. He's really easy to defeat. Over here, they've already taken that, so let's go and attack here now, and then he'll help out and try and get those guys wiped out there. Our allies are coming over here to assist us, so that's been helpful. They kind of like cover the provinces, even if they're not attacking and helping out that way. They at least help us defend the territory. 3 more American convoys sunk there. 1 right there. And yeah, these are freight convoys over here. So we were able to successfully take the Johnston Atoll. We already know we got Midway, so those were all successful. Are there any invasions that are still ongoing besides Attu Island? No, just this one, which I can't really say if we're going to win here or not. It looks like we'll win. I think there's only 1 unit still standing there. Yeah, so I think we'll win it. Well, then once we finish that up, we'll kind of change up the invasions. Alright, so we're still moving over here. Let's take one of these guys and bring him over that way. Also, this is clearly a problem right here. There's a unit here that I can't seem to select. Try and win right here. Yeah, just huge numbers of divisions here. It's going to be difficult to get them wiped out, I think. We'll see if we can't get it done. Yeah, it's a lot of divisions, but they can't get any supply because they are cut off. So every attack and defense just weakens them further.
Écoutez.
So this guy's coming over that way. Excellent. So let's go and dip around, see how we done on those convoy battles. 6 more sunk there. Just making sure we're not losing like large numbers of submarines or our own convoys. Or having like a actual surface battle. Still waiting on this victory here. There we go. Excellent. Alright, so let's go ahead and have what we want to do now is go ahead and stop all their attacks here. Have them go into that port there. Go ahead and delete this here. And we're going to have them set up a naval invasion from right here to attack the port in Alaska, I think. Because if we can get behind these units here, this could really disrupt them. That would cut off all their supply and make Alaska much easier to be finished up. So let's go and get these other invasions fixed as well. You know, we lost Wake Island, that invasion, so all those troops came over to here. So let's get them moving back. This here was successful. So I'm going to get rid of that. And I guess we'd want to set up Invasion of Hawaii next. We have control of both of these here. As far as which one's the easier one to attack from, I'm not sure. We'll want to leave 1 unit here, though, to make sure they don't take it back. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, I think, oops, that's not what I wanted to do. So we'll leave 1 unit here, and then the other ones will have come over to this invasion here of Hawaii. Although I should have based this off of which has the largest port. It's a level 2. It's a level 1, so that's what we should have done. So I messed that up. So let's go ahead and delete this here and do this differently. Basically do what we just did there on Midway. Do over here. So 1 unit goes there while the other 4 will be set up for a naval invasion of Midway. And we'll probably have to delete this first, because that could cause some problems. So invasion from Midway to Hawaii. Put them over there and then put all 5 of these units over here. So 9 divisions is what we'll be attacking with. We'll see how successful that ends up being. These guys want to set back onto that to attempt to attack Guam again. See if they can be successful next time. And do they need any training from that failure? No, everybody's pretty good on experience. Alright, so we'll continue those invasions over there. Over here we've got a lot of units cut off. That's a considerable number of divisions. What is that, like 30 something divisions? Just kind of, you know, guesstimating here. It's somewhere around there. That's a lot. That's over a full-size army. So that's huge if we can get them all destroyed without them reconnecting this, which that's the real if there. That's the real problem. So we'll see if we can't make it happen, guys. Over here, yeah, obviously this has been a little bit more difficult because you just don't have enough divisions. Same thing over here. So we just need more troops. We do have the experience to get that light cruiser design. We'll do that next episode, though, at the beginning of the next episode. Let's go and take a look at the casualties. So already we have 40,000 casualties from the Americans. We have 91% of the total war participation, so quite significant there. Nobody else has really done anything in this war yet. But yeah, 40,000 total casualties, but the Americans, we've killed 216,000. So that's a significant number here, guys. And already we have them 20% towards capitulation because we've taken some major cities already. So this is pretty good. Germany's already killed 6,000. I don't know how many they lost. Yeah, 6,000 for 6,000, essentially. What about the Soviets? How are they doing? 3,000 casualties lost so far, while they have killed 1.3 thousand. With the Mexicans, the British have already killed 12,000 of them. The British have taken 5,000 casualties of their own. They've done very well against Mexico so far, just attacking from that one province in Belize. But yeah, we've done pretty good. At 200-something thousand casualties, that's not any small number there. And of course, those casualty numbers are going to go up significantly once we destroy all these divisions here. So that'll be a major victory for us. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy today's episode as we started the war with the Americans. If I had to guess, I think it'll be about 2 more videos probably to win this war. Kind of depends, of course, on how well things go. But yeah, probably about 2 more videos to get them conquered. And then that'll be the end of the series. We'll do the peace treaty, and then we'll be ending the series and starting a new series. So I hope you guys did enjoy today's episode. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Do hope to see you guys on the next one, and thanks for watching.